Hey folks, welcome. Here we discuss real stories by real people. Today we have the story of a man who finds out his girlfriend has been cheating on him with her colleague and other guys. Let's see how it goes. Story 1. I, 22 male, need to start by saying that even now I still love this girl, 19, with everything I got. We've been together for 5 months. And I can honestly say that I've never felt like this about anyone ever. Everything was all fine and dandy. Young couple in love, texts and calls every day, plans to see each other almost every day, etc. One day though, out of the blue, she tells me that she's discovered that I'm the one, that she's gonna marry me one day. But she wants to take a break because we've been moving too fast. I was not happy, but I understood. We're both still ridiculously young, especially her. The break lasted all of 4 weeks. During the break, she got a new job. Before she asked if we could get back together, she told me she had had something with someone at her new workplace. This happened during a break. I couldn't get mad, but I was of course worried. Because she still works with him. I asked for a commitment and she said yes. She said she cut off all ties with him. Initially, I was happy, above the moon and so on. But our relationship was now weird. We don't talk like we used to. We don't laugh together. She doesn't say the things she used to, and she basically has no time for us anymore. And it feels like she's trying to push me away. I was getting suspicious and depressed. All of this came to a head today when she left her phone with me and I did something I shouldn't have. Long story short, I opened her chats and she continued her something with the work guy. She never broke it off. She says all the stuff she used to say to me to him. Just to clarify, that something never went beyond making out. I didn't let her know that I knew. When I came home, I went through rage, stress, depression, and I'm still at the lowest point I've ever been. I know most people would nope out at this point. But like I said earlier, I'm still crazy in love with this girl. And that she asked to get back together with me leaves me with just a glimmer of hope that she still feels for me too. I'm not asking what I should do. I'm asking how I can get her back. I just want her to love me again. It's probably stupid, but I just can't let her go. Edit. Welp, this sucks. Guess I'll just have to man up and move on. Thanks for the replies, people. I don't really like what I'll have to do, and I'm already panicking thinking about it, but with everyone agreeing, it probably makes sense. Again, thanks. Don't think I'll update, just want to push this as far behind me as I can if I'm breaking up with her. Update. I told her I knew. She point-blank refused and lied to my face. I didn't tell her I read her text because for some reason, I felt ashamed about having done that. But the lies were just too much. I felt I really needed to do something. Here I've got to give a bit of a background story about myself. I'm an Android developer, budding, and I had experimented with a lot of tiny projects some time back, some of which I had messed around with on her phone. One of them, a keylogger. I gave in to the temptation and started logging keystrokes. I got a whole lot more than I bargained for. She was laughing about the situation with another workmate, saying she did damage control, easy peasy. I really thought I had hit rock bottom before, but this was way worse. On the bright side, I can now see her for what she truly is. She was also low-key messing around with a whole bunch of other guys, more fool me. I really think she might have a serious problem. I could count about 10 guys in about a 45-minute period, all of whom she was stringing along. At this point, I had seen enough. Called, didn't explain anything, just said we're done. Kinda sucked because I really felt like blowing up in her face, but at the same time, it just didn't feel worth all the energy. I'm free. Sorta. Betrayal and pain don't go away that easily. But I guess I have a question. From what I could tell, none of these guys knew she was involved with anyone. She made plans to go for a movie with one on Wednesday. So the question now is, do I tell the guy she was cheating on me with? If he didn't know about me, then he'd be given a warning about the type of person she is. And if he did, the satisfaction of breaking it to him would be real. Edit. I forgot to mention I had already permanently disabled the keylogger. Don't want to become a crazy ex. OP, I'm sorry your ex wasn't the person you thought she was. Time will heal, and it'll hurt way less soon. I think you should tell the guy she's cheating on you with, and break the news to him. The reaction that would cause might help you get closure. I guess I see no reason why not. The other guys would be pleased to know who she really is, too. Don't think you're doing them a favor, though, or that you're helping anyone out. It would strictly be for selfish, therapeutic motives on your end. Anyway, your ex-girlfriend is disgusting, and you should look forward to having the opportunity to meet someone better. Now for some comments. I'm against the trend. I think you should message every one of those guys. I mean, sure, it'll stir up drama. But holy shit, they could all use a heads up as to what kind of shitty person they're seeing. I would also relish in the reactions they would give her. I don't know, scorched earth here sounds pretty damn rewarding. Don't try to get revenge. Just live comfortably with the knowledge that revenge will get her someday, because cheating shits like her always mess up their lives eventually, even if it takes 10 years. Enjoy your freedom and live your life, but you really shouldn't use a keylogger on an SO again. When you've hit that point where you absolutely cannot trust or communicate with your partner, the relationship is already over. Move on, shake her off, don't let her ghost sit on your shoulder. No, don't tell. If they decide to get into a relationship with her, they'll find out real quick just how unreliable of a partner she is. Involving yourself would perhaps save them the hassle of getting with her, but you'll bear the brunt of the consequences. She will start harassing you. It's not like she cares for any of these guys either, so you won't be hurting her at all. You're free, stay free, move on with your life. She will most probably get back in touch with you after she's satisfied with those guys. Do not answer any of her calls, emails, texts, etc. Block her and move on with your life. Focus on programming and working out. Story 2. So, our relationship is long distance. I found out that she cheated on me through the person she cheated with. She wouldn't admit it until I dropped the guy's name, because she thought that by forgetting what happened, it would make it all go away. I broke up with her on the spot, and after being treated like shit for 3 months, she then supposedly realized what she did. She begged me to stay, but I left her for a short time. The affair was a one-time thing with somebody through a website. I contacted her a week later and told her that for some reason I feel like I should give her another chance, because I truly did see how amazing of a person she has the potential to be. She said she cheated because she had a fantasy of having a threesome, and promised that she would do anything to get a second chance to gain my trust back. I went with it because for some reason I see the good in her. Here's the new dilemma. She visited recently, but now we're back to long distance. My biggest issue of this whole thing was how she would have kept a secret if I didn't find out. So I asked her what happened when they had sex. Her responses were always short, and she would start panicking and get mad at me for wanting to know the truth. The reason why I wanted to know was because it would show me that she has the capability to tell me the cold hard truth, no matter how bad it makes her look. Fast forward a few weeks, and the topic has come up a couple times. But recently she went into more detail, from laying down with her eyes closed and letting the guy do what he wanted, to learning he performed oral sex better than me. I don't know what to believe, because how can you not enjoy the experience at all, but still say that I don't give oral sex as good? Anyways, my rage built up because she then started calling me out because I told her I had a decent amount of sexual experience. Out of anger, I told her that my last ex gave me better head than her. I shouldn't have said that, but I've been in mental turmoil dealing with fear, anger, betrayal, and scared to trust again. She just kept saying she didn't enjoy the experience at all, and it's hard for me to believe that since stories keep changing anyway. After I dropped that jab about my ex, she basically said, "F this relationship. I've lost my patience for you," and keeps telling me to go back to my ex because she thinks I have feelings for her, which I don't. I just brought up my ex because my current girlfriend used to hate her for the bad things she did to me and admitted she was worse than her after realizing what she did. Anybody has experience with judging correctly? My gut is not feeling good. But when it comes to relationships, it's secondary to my heart and mind. Edit. She found the guy off Craigslist and told me that her fantasies are over. She showed me letters she wrote for me but never sent, and they seemed believable and contained her motives to become a better girl for me sometime in the future. She literally switched back to the angry, degrading, and even vicious. Am I wrong to think that a good girlfriend who cheated on me would have infinite patience when I'm going through my stages of anger and trying to know the answers? She just goes from the most loving thing on the planet to an effing monster. If she doesn't apologize today, I'm leaving for good, because she's not the person I thought she was. OP, you're obviously not over your girlfriend's affair. And from what you're saying, it doesn't seem like your girlfriend understands that just because you gave things with her another try doesn't mean you've forgotten the affair. She should answer every question you ask her honestly, even if they annoy her. She shouldn't have told you her AP's oral game was better than yours. And you shouldn't have told her about your ex's head game either. I think you should end things now. It'll be better for everyone involved. But if she does offer an apology and state that she understands that you need time, then I'll advise you to opt for counseling if you can.